Hi guys, I hope you all are doing good. I'm very well, sorry I've been a bit busy. Yes, today I wanted to talk about freedom and love. Now, what is this freedom and love? Before I actually get onto the topic, I want to tell you that the amount of freedom you give to somebody else is actually the same degree, the same amount of freedom that you give to yourself. Just to check yourself, you can see that if you have freedom within you, are you free or you are in barriers or cultural barriers or mind barriers or experiences, you've created barriers from them. So you have to check on yourself that how free are you to yourself, how non-judgmental you are to yourself. And that's if you are enough non-judgmental to yourself and you allow yourself to experience life the way it presents to you, it is the same degree that you will allow others to have freedom. So what is freedom in love then? Sometimes this is our expectation from our loved one, and mostly the romantic ones. We expect them to behave, act, talk, walk, whatever, to do everything just as we want them to do, which is like, in another way, it's a control. So if you do what what the other person is expecting from you, then that means you love them. Otherwise, you don't love them. Have you been in situations when the person who loves you really imposes their thing on you? Wear this dress because I like it. Wear this color of the lipstick, maybe, or even nail color, or whatever. Do something which they like, or do something to please them. But let me tell you, if this is what your lover expects from you, it's not love. It's not freedom in love. And freedom in love is when you can allow somebody to be who they want to be, to do who they want to do. And whatever gives them joy becomes you, becomes a part of you, rather than imposing that I want you to do, act, behave a certain way just to tell me that you love me. You let them just live their life with their own choices. You allow them to do what they want to do. You allow them to live the life that they want to live. And most of us think that this is not love. Well, I'll tell you this, that this is love. The real love and the real freedom is when you can let somebody do what they want to do, and do this joyously, I mean happily. So that's very important in love. If somebody is trying to control you or trying to dominate you or trying to possess you, I own you, so you just have to follow me, be my submissive now. Trust me, this is not love. Love does not dominate. Love does not control. Love does not possess, which means own. Love sets you free. When somebody claims that they love you, they have to allow you to be who you are. This is one of the biggest things you can check. When somebody claims that they love you, do they let you be you? Or they want to change you? Or they want you to just adapt to their lifestyles? If this is how it is, let me tell you, it's not love. True love is when you respect them. When you respect them for who they are. You don't want to change them. You cherish them the way they are. You allow them to be who they are. And you respect them. Your respect does not change just because they don't follow what you tell them to. One of the best and the most difficult thing is to give freedom. Not to others, but also to ourselves. Sometimes we are stuck in cultural barriers. One thing and then the other. And following this image of the society or the family or the culture. And we've not ever questioned that. We've put our identities at the back though, but we don't question these. We think it is wrong to have our own voice, to have our own opinion, to have our own way of living, because we have so much pressure of external things. If we can let ourselves open up, be non-judgmental, live our life the way we want to live, life will be very different for us, for the people who we love. We pressure ourselves, but that pressure is not just for yourself. We put this pressure on others then. Do you understand that if you haven't allowed this freedom to yourself, you also put others in this same box where you don't allow them the freedom? And most people, do you know that, who criticize or who judge or who are selfish or who are jealous, they have not experienced life like they want to. Most people who will tell you no, don't do this, question them, see where they're coming from. You'll understand that for them it is not something that you should do, because they have not done that to themselves. They have not allowed them to be them. They've been through all this pressure and now they are in this chain, and that's why they do not allow you to have that freedom, because they don't know what freedom is actually. For them it's like it's something crazy. But this is how you can change people also. If somebody tells you do this and don't do this, ask them why. Try to ask them why. What is so wrong in what you're doing? No matter as simplest of things be, just ask them, and you'll realize that they have put them into this box, that this is wrong, this should not be done, blah blah blah, the culture, the pressure, the family, the husband, the whatever. So the degree that you give yourself this freedom, this is the same degree you can give somebody else. You have to be open minded with yourself first, then only you can give somebody else this open mindedness. You can't chain anybody, but you can only unchain other people when you can to yourself. You can be non-critical with yourself. Just be who you are and stop being this image of who other people expect of you. Freedom in love is one of the most important things. You can't be in love if you can't give the other person the freedom. The freedom to do whatever they want to do and be happy with that. True love is that you are happy and I am happy in your happiness. I just want you to be happy. You just want the other person to be happy and help them in that. Not tell them not to do that because of whatever reason, but be happy with what they want to do and find your happiness in that. This is true. This is real relationship. After coming from this Eastern background typically, and after getting married to a French man, I've literally learned loads of things, loads of things. The amount of understanding and equality and freedom I'm given, I think I was never given in my life before. I was always told not to do this, not to do this, not to do this. Freedom is very important. To give yourself this freedom, give the freedom to your loved ones. Don't tell them to meet your expectations of them. Rather, you should adapt to what makes them happy. And that is what love is. That is what freedom in love is. And you can't do that unless you give that freedom to yourself. So give yourself the freedom and let others live their life with freedom. Enjoy yourself and see you soon again. Bye.